Good morning, my beautiful friends, my loyal friends, those who watch me from beginning to end. Doesn't really matter, I guess, huh? You're lost. No, just kidding. So today is I believe it's day 16 of quitting smoking. I'm not gonna lie, I still have cravings. It's those times where I used to smoke a lot, like when you're on the phone, when you're driving, after eating, pretty much all the time. I used to smoke my face off. Believe me, I went from a lot of cigarettes to nothing, cold turkey, just using this. And I still rely on this rubber cigarette. I have them in every room probably because I really have to have the oral fixation. But yeah, so it's day 16 and my son is so proud of me. Matthew's proud of me, so he won't have to put up with breathing smoke while he's here to visit. And I think that I have saved, I was trying to figure it out yesterday. Hold on one second. Let me see if I have that paper. $240 I've saved by not smoking for the last 16 days. Now that's the low end. That's if I had 1 pack a day. Sometimes it went above that, and I'm not going to tell you how much above it because it's very, very sickening what I used to do to my body. I'm trying to redo that. I'm trying to, recondition, going to the gym, getting to the doctor, checking everything out. As far as how much damage I've done to my heart, how much damage I've done to my lungs. Seems to be breathing better, but sometimes I do have shortness of breath. All I know is I am having quite a bit of anxiety attacks. I'm going to get that checked out. Today I have I think it's an echocardiogram. It's not an EKG, it's something else because I already had that. Because those really don't show you anything. And then I have, and I'm just getting it done just to see. I don't have any symptoms or anything. I just want to, before I start really working out, because I smoke so much, I want to make sure that I'm not going to keel over at the gym. So I'm just taking it easy at the gym right now. Let's see, dentist tomorrow. June 3rd, I have the PET scan, which is the long one. I think it's like a 3 or 4 hour test. And then the 11th, I have a CT on my lungs to check for lung cancer. So don't have any symptoms, so don't worry, but do keep me in your prayers. I'm trying my best. I just want to make sure what I've done to myself and, the consequences of doing that, because I really, really, really want to do the Great Race in the fall, the Pittsburgh Great Race. I've always done that with my son and his best friend, Emmy. I really want to do that race. Maddie won't be able to do it because he lives in Texas now, and I believe Emmy just moved to Arizona, so my 2 buddies are gone. The funny thing is, when they were 18, those 2, because they've been best friends since high school, I actually beat them on the turkey trot. And then I finished and I went back and got them and still had the best time I've ever had in a race when I finished with them after I finished. I'm serious. I was really good at these races. I went to Florida doing races, in Virginia. I did 5K and 10K races. I wasn't like the first one finishing or anything, but I really loved it. And there's some races that were so exhausting that were like straight uphill, especially here in PA. But I've always finished every single race, so I just got to get myself conditioned to get back into that, and I just want to make sure everything's okay. So again, keep me in your prayers. Hopefully God will give me one more chance, you know. But I want to get this weight off, because I've lost a significant amount of weight, and that's why everything's like falling down. If you see my other pictures, you know, I don't have quite as many wrinkles because I was like nice and plump, like a little turkey. But now I really look like a mama turkey. But hey, I'm telling you, find humor in yourself and you'll have a happier life. But I just got up, and I don't know where the cats went. I have one here behind me. I think it's Mr., my faithful, loyal friend, just like you are for watching me. So day 16, and I've saved $200 and some. Probably I'd be willing to bet I saved $300 so far not smoking, because my cigarettes are expensive. They were like $15 a pack here in Pittsburgh. When I lived in Idaho, they were like $6.50 a pack. So it's a big difference here in Pittsburgh. Just like gas, we're paying $3.80 a gallon or something like that. So it's pitiful. I don't know why things are so expensive. It's not like it's some extravagant, you know, tourist place where they can get away with those prices. They just taking from the poor, I guess. I don't know what the logic is behind it. Don't get me into politics, because I don't do politics, and I don't talk about religion with people because it gets them really upset. I say my prayers and stuff, but I don't ever tell people that they need to be one religion over another religion, because religion is religion, and we're more or less praying to the same God. And that's that. No more said. So, oh my gosh, guys, I have another thing to tell you. And this, I should have had a cigarette yesterday, because my husband's like, you were so good handling that. I don't know if you remember back in the fall, maybe late summer, our whole sewage had backed up into the garage. It was horrible, and I just got new carpet in the garage because we're trying to make that into a shop for our laser business. And it was coming out of the shower. It was coming up in the shower, and the toilet down here, nothing upstairs, but it was all down here. And the plumber had to run, this was in the fall, he had to run the auger thing all the way out to the street. There was a blockage at the street. So, and then as people were, you know, I told my neighbors, and soon enough, they were like, oh, we don't have any problems. And then soon enough, you see a plumber at their house too. So I don't know what funkiness is going on with the sewage system, but they need to fix it, because I'm not going to be paying for, you know, replacing stuff and having a plumber. So that being said, it's happening again. So this time the plumber came and he put that auger thing down through the toilet down here, because it was coming up in the shower. And then when Daryl was upstairs and I was down here and he flushed, it came squirting out of the sink. Now, I am a very big germaphobe, and I have to like put on my white suit with masks, because I have to go in there and clean, because I don't know where this poopy stuff was coming from in the sewage line. It might be Daryl's and mine. That's one thing, but it might be backlog from somebody else. Not to be gross, guys, but I have to clean that today, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I should do that before I get my shower. And then Daryl's going to come home early and pick me up for that appointment, because we're still down to one car. My brother said he might sell me his car, but if he doesn't have a car, then I would have to haul him around. And we don't live that close together. I don't know. But I'm going to have to ask him today to take me to my dentist appointment tomorrow. I didn't want him to take me to the cardiologist, because when we're together, my blood pressure is through the roof. He just knows every button to push on me. Okay, so The sewage thing is fixed. The guy brought in all kinds of machines, like he's pushing this one up with an auger thing, and then he was sticking these big things. I guess that's what a snake looks like. I was getting worried, but he said the clog was underneath the cement floor. Now, granted, this is a finish downstairs, and the floor has marble tile, and I don't want to tear all that up because we were in the process of putting a door right at the end of that little hallway to where the bathroom is down here. So when you're working in the shop, you don't have to walk all the way around. It's just like the wall. You could just put a door right there. It's so simple. But I'm thinking, oh my gosh, please don't get us further in debt. But the plumber fixed it. I just hope nothing else happens. And that's my son texting me, my angel boy. What else? I think that's all, guys. Sorry I've been MIA. I have been trying to do the sunrise with Sally, but I'm not sure how many people are really even interested in that. I think I got like just not even a handful of viewers, which those people are important to me, but I don't know what I'm doing. I just should just put a tally thing up so you guys can tell me what you're looking for. Like I said, I'm not looking to be famous on here. I just want to have a community, and maybe I should do more lives. I don't know. Do you guys think I should do more live sessions? I'm kind of bored with the trivia. I know Heather and Mike like the trivia. Those two of my viewers, but I don't know. Daryl loves it. He just gets so happy when he's going to do one of those. So maybe he could do it on his channel. I don't know. Daryl's DIY. I don't know if you guys like the cooking one. I usually put those on our, Daryl and I, we have a cooking channel. But that one I put on here to see if you guys like that. I was going to make the cake with the diet ginger ale, the spice cake with the diet ginger ale, and do it a little bit different because last time I cut into the cake and it wasn't cooled off yet, so it kind of fell apart. But usually those cake, they do turn out very moist and very scrumptious. I've taken that cake, that German chocolate cake with the Diet Pepsi and the Cool Whip and the cherries that I made on here. I've taken that to so many school functions, and no one ever knew that that was a Weight Watcher recipe, because there's really no that many calories because you're using the cake mix, right? The topping is sugar-free, fat-free, right? And then if you get the cherry topping, the pie topping or pie filling, you can get that low sugar too, or no sugar. So there's really hardly any calories, and people just love it. And I've never brought any cake left over when I took that cake to any kind of school function, you know, for teachers and things like that, or any kind of our friends and stuff. But hey, I'm getting into almost 14 minutes of jibber jabbering. I just wanted to catch up with you guys and tell you all that, you know, I'm getting all these tests done. I'm trying to work forward to doing that race. Getting closer to my 60th birthday, and still not real sure what we're going to do with the 60-40 party. It might just end up being 60 with close friends, because financially I don't know if I can get all of that ready, unless it's like a potluck and people bring things to like a picnic. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but I have to get the invitations out soon. Yeah, real soon. All right, guys, I love you, and please leave comments, questions, whatever you want to. Again, I love you guys so much, and if you made it this far in the video, how about leaving me a little turtle in the comment? A little turtle? Okay, then I can know where I'm getting my hours from. Thank you. Love you. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.